Hey everyone, welcome back to Care Fiction. I'm your host Subhankar. I hope you are done with episode 5 of The Mandalorian because spoilers are coming. Aptly titled The Jedi, we are introduced to Ahsoka Tano, who according to me is one of the best Star Wars characters. And between you and me, I really wished she appeared in the recent Star Wars movies instead of, that bland reveal of Palpatine's lineage. But let us stick to the present, where Ahsoka Tano reveals Baby Yoda's real name, Grogu, and some backstory, but I'm still calling him Baby Yoda. Also, she is in pursuit of Grand Admiral Thrawn, and while this might look like a lot to take in from a single episode, let us hold our horses, take a deep breath, and start by knowing Ahsoka Tano. I have tried to squeeze in the necessary information on Ahsoka in this video, but trust me, her story is very long in Star Wars. Before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, take a second of your time and hit the like button. And if you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing. Ahsoka Tano was born in 36 BBY on the planet Shili. Her species is known as Togruta. At the age of 3, she was discovered by Jedi Master Plo Koon and was thus accepted into the Jedi Order and eventually trained in the Jedi Temple at Coruscant. When the Clone Wars broke out, Jedi Master Yoda assigned Ahsoka to be taught under Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker. She has fought countless battles and numerous enemies, but we are going to look into some known and important ones. During the Battle of Ryloth, she took command of her own squadron for the first time, and during that time, she found a mentor in Clone Captain Rex of the 501st Legion. Her assignments pitted her against a variety of opponents, from General Grievous and Seed Apprentice Asajj Ventress to bounty hunters such as Cad Bane and Aurra Sing. Over time, she matured into a respected leader, contributing to key Republic victories like the Second Battle of Geonosis and the Battle of Mount Kala. She even died during a series of events on Mortis in 20 BBY. But the daughter, a Force wielder who personified the light side, sacrificed herself to bring Ahsoka back to life. Later, towards the end of the Galactic War, in a stark turn of events, Ahsoka Tano was framed for the bombing of the Jedi Temple and other homicides, and she escaped into the Coruscant underworld to clear her name. Though she formed an unlikely alliance with Ventress, she was detained by Republic forces and was consequently barred from the Jedi Order. Ultimately, Anakin Skywalker uncovered the true culprit, Ahsoka's friend and fellow Padawan, Barriss Offee, and prevented his former apprentice from being convicted of sedition. But nevertheless, the whole ordeal broke Ahsoka's faith in the Jedi. She refused the Jedi High Council's offer to rejoin the Order and instead chose to depart in search of a new path, and thus becoming a Force-sensitive outcast. After the Galactic Empire came to power, Ahsoka went into hiding on Tabasca and Rada, disguised as Ashla. Following the evacuation of Rada, Ahsoka joined Senator Bail Organa's growing rebel movement. She became the manager of his intelligence network and adopted the codename Fulcrum. As Fulcrum, she provided intelligence to various rebel factions including Hera Syndulla's Spectre's rebel cell. Ahsoka took a particular interest in Syndulla's rebels because one of their members, a former Jedi named Kanan Jarrus, had begun to train his own Padawan, Ezra Bridger. Eventually, Ahsoka's efforts against the Empire brought her into contact with Darth Vader, who, unbeknownst to her, was actually her former master, Anakin Skywalker. She also confronted with Imperial Inquisitors, known as the Fifth Brother and the Seventh Sister, but it also gave her the chance to reunite with Rex. Following the mission to Malachor, Ahsoka became lost to the rubble and shadows of the Sith Temple and was believed by many, including Kanan and Ezra, to have perished during a duel with Darth Vader. However, Ahsoka was unexpectedly saved from Vader's wrath by a future Ezra Bridger, who pulled her through a portal into the world between worlds, which is a dimension of a force connecting all time and space. Later on, during the liberation of Lothal, Ezra sacrificed by taking himself, Admiral Thrawn, and the Chimera, which was Thrawn's Star Destroyer, away into the hyperspace and went missing. Let's talk about her awesome lightsaber. Her first lightsaber was of green blade, and over a year after the Clone Wars, Ahsoka constructed a new pair of lightsabers with white blades during the evacuation of Rada. She used the Force to heal the two corrupted Kyber crystals that had been bled red after her duel with the Sith Inquisitor's sixth brother and restored them to their natural white color. These crystals later on became part of her new twin lightsabers. So that is briefly about Ahsoka Tano, and fast forward to the current timeline of The Mandalorian, that is 9 ABY. She is forming an alliance with a long-standing enemy, the Mandalorian, and looking for Admiral Thrawn, maybe in search of Ezra Bridger. I believe that her motivations will be uncovered later, and I strongly wish that we see more of her and her teaming with Bo-Katan Kryze. So thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.